Good evening and welcome to Virtual Back to School Night 2020 style. This is Miss Dime and you are in College Prep Physics. A little bit about me. I'm a mom of two township students. One's a senior, one's a sophomore. I've been a teacher at Washington Township since 2001. I have a BS in Physics and Physics Education from Widener University. And what does hybrid look like for physics this year? Well, we will be doing mostly virtual lab simulations online that allow us to collect and analyze data. The reason for that is the social distancing guidelines we have to follow. Now, of course, if they are lifted or eased up, we will adjust that and we'll get them in to actually do labs together in a traditional setting. They'll have weekly assignments posted on Schoology. There'll be a combination of videos and activities. And some of the videos will be me walking through the material, and some of the material will be presented by, other people that have really great videos on the internet. One day of in-person for cohort A and cohort B. And then there's live optional office hours for everyone. It's designated for 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Wednesdays for science, but really I told the kids that they can make an appointment and we can always meet up virtually during the day on Wednesday. And then to communicate through Schoology, email, Remind 101, all of those are options. All right, so some of the expectations and outcomes for this school year to develop a really good work ethic, meaning that they will work diligently, not give up, never quit. Communication with me and with one another, respect for one another and for me and for them and themselves. And, one of the things is physics can be really challenging, but I don't want anyone to ever feel afraid to try and talk about it. So, we will respect one another whether we get a concept or we don't get a concept so that we can talk through it and make sense of it for each student. And then they have to promise to dedicate time to practicing problems and studying. Because really the only way to get good at physics is to do a lot of physics. So, but I do encourage them to reach out, and I'll have that on another slide there. But they will definitely achieve success, and they will earn a solid foundation for a college physics course for their future. So grading, our tests are 45%. They're announced, and they do have reassessments this year, at least for the first semester, available on remote Wednesdays. Quizzes are 20% and they're always announced as well. Lab work will be 25%, whether we're in traditional setting or with the virtual lab. And then classwork and homework will bring it up to 10%, so that they will do most of their assignments on mastering physics, which is part of their virtual textbook. And it will definitely be for a completion grade, but it'll also get curved by the time it gets into Schoology. I'm hoping that will really encourage them to, do all of the assignments. This year there are no midterms and no final exams. So the kids, I believe, are okay with that. All right, so for extra help, there's always Remind 101. I tell the kids they can snap a picture, send it to me, and ask where did I go wrong. Email, Schoology. Physics is not a solo sport. I encourage the kids to reach out for tips and tricks and suggestions. I encourage study groups. In this day and age, they can all FaceTime one another and they can work through problems together. And then, of course, extra help with those reassessments for tests and quizzes during Wednesday office hours. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email. I'd be happy to get back to you, and encourage the kids. Just keep plugging away. That it's not an easy course, but it's definitely a doable course, and I'm here to help them every step of the way. Okay, thank you. Have a great night.